Welcome to my channel. Once again, we will again go through the rest of the parts of Festival of North India. Lying further northeast, north in the mountain region of the Himalaya, Arunachal Pradesh is one of India's most remote and picturesque location with lush green paddy field and pine-clad mountains. This is the coast of it. The question is, again let me tell you the meaning of sentence. Lying further north in the mountain region of Himalaya. In the mountain region of Himalaya, in the north side, Arunachal Pradesh is found there. It is one of the India's most remote and picturesque locations with lush greenery fields and pine-clad mountains. This settlement in the north side, the northeast of India, really easternmost of India, you will get to see Arunachal Pradesh. And that Arunachal Pradesh is one of the most remote means rare and picturesque location, beautiful scenes or scenes which are very very beautiful, means loaded with beautiful sites, locations. With lush greenery fields means the fields which are green are plenty there, and pine-clad mountain and pine trees are there, and they have been. It seems that means Arunachal Pradesh is covered with lush greenery fields, and the pine-clad means covered. Means pine trees are also over there. They are covered everywhere. They are scattered everywhere. This is all about this line. Nature has provided the people of this region with a deep feeling of beauty, of which can be seen in their festivals, songs, and dances. So, if you see this sentence, nature has provided. Provided means to give a lot. So nature has given them. What something that is being given? The people of the region with a deep feeling of beauty. The people are allotted, are given, are blessed with. What? The deep feeling of beauty, which can be seen in the festivities, songs and dance. Those natural beauty which has been allotted to them can be seen. Where they can be seen? They can be seen in their festivity. Festivity means activity of festivals. Songs. In their songs also it is reflected. And dances in their songs, dance and festivity, the activity which is reflected and which indicate that they have been given many things by the nature. So nature has provided, means nature has given that beautiful region and a deep feeling of beauty. When you have been surrounded with, when you are given lot of beautiful sight around you, beautiful scenery around you, pictures could say. During that time, you want somebody will have the better sense of having seen beauty of the nature, having looked at the nature with a better sense of beauty. So anyway, they have deep sense of feeling of beauty, and which are reflected in their songs and festivities and dance. This is all about the 5 paragraph. তাহলে মোটামুটি কথা হলা কোন নর্থ ইস্ট রে পশ্চিম প্রান্তরে আমার তো অরুণাচল প্রদেশ অছি गोटे राज्य अच्छे अरुणाचल प्रदेश इज द वन ऑफ द इंडिया मोस्ट रिमोट सब विरल लाइन पता लाइन पता मीन्स टू मूव लाइन टू दी मीन्स लाइन more going up to the means flattened scale up. Lying further north mountain in the mountain. If you go to the north side of the mountain in especially in India, a region of Himalaya in the north side, Arunachal Pradesh is one of the most remote. Arunachal Pradesh is one of the most mane Arunachal Pradesh বিরল and picturesque location সুন্দরতম স্থাନରେ সুন্দর সুন্দর দৃশ্যরে ভরপুর with leaves deep paddy fields ଆଉ ସେଠି ଧାନ କ୍ଷେତରେ ସବୁଜ ଧାନ କ୍ଷେତରେ ଭରପୁର ଆଉ and pine clad mountains ଏବଂ ପାଇନ ଗଛରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆଚ୍ଛାଦିତ ତାହେଲେ ମୋଟାମୋଟି ଭାବରେ ଏହାର ତ ହେଲା ହିମାଚଳ ପ୍ରଦେଶର ସରି ହିମାଳୟ ଅଞ୍ଚଳ ପ୍ରଦେଶରେ ହିମାଳୟ ପର୍ବତରେ ଅରୁଣାଚଳ ପ୍ରଦେଶ ଯେଉଁ ଭାରତର ଉତ୍ତର ଭାଗରେ ଅଛି ସେଠି ସବୁଜ କ୍ଷେତ ଯେମିତି ଧାନ କ୍ଷେତ ଆଉ କ'ଣ ପାଇନ ଗଛରେ ଭରପୁର ଅଛି ଏହା ହିଁ ସୁନ୍ଦରତମ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ପିକ୍ଚର୍ସ ଲୋକେସନ୍ ସୁନ୍ଦର 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 ସ୍ଥାନ nature has provided the people of this region with a deep feeling of beauty nature has provided nature हमको ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନାଚିତ ହୋଇଛନ୍ତି people of the region ସେ ଅଞ୍ଚଳର ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ with a deep feeling of beauty ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟର ଗଭୀର ଭାବନା ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କିନ୍ତୁ ତାଙ୍କ ଚାରିପାଖରେ ପରିବେଶରେ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ରହିଛି ପରିବେଶର ସୁନ୍ଦରତମ ରୂପ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ରହିଛି which can be seen যেটা ଆମେ ଦେଖାଯାଇପାରିବ ତାଙ୍କର seen in their activities of festival ପର୍ବପର୍ବାଣି ପାଳନ କରନ୍ତି ନା ସେଥିରେ ଜଣାପଡ଼ିବ ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କ ଗୀତରେ ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କର ଡାନ୍ସରେ ଦେଖାଯିବ ଏହା ମାନ 6 ପ୍ରକାର ଦେଖିବା ଆମେ ଏହା ହେଲା ତାର 6 The New Year festival Losar is perhaps the most important festival in certain areas of Arunachal Pradesh. If we talk about the important festival that are carried out, one of the newer festival, Losar. Losar is one of the important festival, newer festival. Remember, perhaps the most important festival in the certain areas of Arunachal Pradesh. It is perhaps the most important festival in certain areas, not everywhere. What is being done in this festival? On this occasion, in the time, on this occasion, people clean their homes and discard the old to bring in the new year. So what is the activity committed? What is the specialty of the festival? In order to make preparation of this festival, the people have to, festival name is Losar, but people have to discard the old things and to bring in the new year. It is something we do in the Diwali. That kind of festival, Losar, in another New Year festival. It is called New Year festival. To bring in, this is festival, bring in his results. Mopin is the harvest festival of the Galo tribe. Another festival of Arunachal is Mopin. But especially this festival is carried out by Galo tribe, one of the tribe over there. People worship goddess Mopin and pray to drive away evil spirit and for acquiring prosperity and wealth. In fact, why do the people celebrate a Mopin festival? By Galo tribe, it is because of some regions are there. People worship Mopin god. In that sense, it is called Mopin festival. Mopin god, and they pray. What do they pray? They pray to drive away evil spirits. They believe that still evil spirit exists over there. Still some people believe now. Evil spirit means the supernatural power. Anyway, to drive away or to fly away those or to throw away those evil spirit, ghost, demon, something like that. And for economic prosperity, they want evil spirit to be carried away or to be taken away, to be gone away. But important is again they want the prosperity, to acquire prosperity, to gain prosperity, and they want to gain prosperity. Anyway, so in short we will say Losar is Mopin is celebrated addressing to Mopin God. And what do they pray? They pray to drive away evil spirit. And wishing for prosperity and wealth. They want to be prosperous as well. And they want to be wealthy as well. In that sense, Mopin is celebrated. This is another festival of Arunachal Pradesh. And remember that this festival is celebrated by Gala tribes. Now, Odia meaning. The New Year festival Losar which এঠারো মানে নববর্ষ পালা নববর্ষ ফেস্টিভাল ଆଉ ଏହା କିଛି ଅଞ୍ଚଳ ହୁଏତ ଏହା କୁହାଯାଇପାରେ ଯେ ଏଟା ସବୁଠାରୁ ସେଠି ବଡ଼ ଇମ୍ପୋର୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲ ଅଟେ ଅରୁଣାଚଳରେ। On this occasion ଏହି ପରିପ୍ରେକ୍ଷୀରେ people clean their homes, ଘର ସଫା କରନ୍ତି। ଆଉ କ'ଣ କରନ୍ତି? ପୁରୁଣା ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ବାହାର କରନ୍ତି, ଯେମିତିକି ଆମେ ଦୀପାବଳିରେ କରୁ। We discuss all things. To bring in the ନୂଆ ବର୍ଷକୁ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପୁରୁଣା ଜିନିଷକୁ ବାହାର କରନ୍ତି। Mopin is the harvest festival of the Gala tribe. ଆଉ ଏଟା ମୂର୍ଖ ଦେଖ, ଏଟା harvest festival. Mopin is the harvest festival. ଆଉ Mopin festival ପାଳନ କରନ୍ତି ଏ Gala tribe ଦ୍ୱାରା। ଆଉ ଏହା ଗୋଟେ harvest festival. Losar ଯେପରି New Year festival, ଏହା harvest festival. People worship goddess Mopin, ଲୋକମାନେ Mopin କୁ goddess Mopin କୁ ପୂଜା କରନ୍ତି। ଆଉ ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା କରନ୍ତି, ପ୍ରେ ଟୁ ଡ୍ରାଇଭ୍ ଆୱେ ଇଭିଲ୍ ସ୍ପିରିଟ୍ ଭୂତ ପ୍ରେତ ଏସବୁ। ଆଉ ଏଣ୍ଡ ଫର୍ ଏକ୍ୱାରିଂ ପ୍ରସ୍ପରିଟି, ଆଉ ସେମାନେ ଯେମିତି ସମୃଦ୍ଧଶାଳୀ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ଧନ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ବି ତାଙ୍କର ବଢ଼ୁ, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଏଇ Mopin ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲ ପାଳନ କରନ୍ତି addressing to Mopin. An indigenous folk dance called Popir is performed by indigenous fully dozen of people in the countryside style. Desi. Out there Popir performed by young women. ମହିଳା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଯୁବତୀ ମାନଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ସେ ପରିବେଷଣ କରାଯାଏ। କ'ଣ ପର୍ବଟା? ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲଟା Popir। By young men. An iconic outdoor musical festival of Arunachal Pradesh is the Jayo Festival of music held at Jairo in September every year. Popir festival means that festival is celebrated by, especially observed by the women, carried out by women. But Jairo is a festival, this is music concert. Time is every year in September it is celebrated. It is much importance. Jairo festival, which is a music festival, is celebrated in Arunachal Pradesh every year in September. The music congregation features a combination of 30 indie bands from across the world and top folk acts from across Northeast India. Now its significance. The music congregation. Congregation means collection. Futures means that organization of the music festival. Futures means indicates or displays or said or also its significance. A combination of 13 bands. Really, that music congregation is combination of 30 indie bands from across the world. With 30 indie bands are selected or chosen to have their performance done in that concert. Across the world, it is not in the country, in India. People of different bands across the world are selected or they are asked to come or invited. And top folk acts. This is all about the indie bands across the world. But folk acts also perform. Folk acts are performed in over there from across the North India, because most of the folk dance are from North India. Across the North India. Okay, so this program is about the Jairo festival being carried out in September every year, and it is a music festival where 30 bands are invited across the world, and folk acts are also performed from across the Northeast. This is all about specialty of this festival. Another festival I have told you. Now getting down to, if we will go to the Odia, let me tell you Odia. An iconic outdoor festival, which is not celebrated inside home, but it is performed collectively. Iconic outdoor festival of Arunachal Pradesh is Jairo. Jairo होची गोटे outdoor festival. और एक म्यूजिक फेस्टिवल होता जारो नाम स्थान पे भी हुए प्रत्येक वर्ष सेप्टेम्बर. The music congregation futures से म्यूजिक जो congregation हुए जब म्यूजिक ऑर्गेनाइज हुए congregation means तो amalgam, a combination of 30 बैंड ने की हुई जिसका पृथ्वी सरार और जब 30 बैंड को इनवाइट करे थे अकॉर्ड द वर्ल्ड हाउ फॉक एक्ट मध्य आम जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया रो डाका जाता है एटी परिवेशन करया पई या हला यार मोटामोटी ये देखिए a charming festival of Manipur. Manipur kotha ahibo. Now we have gone past Arunachal Pradesh, now Manipur. A charming festival of Manipur is Ningol Chokoba binds and revives the relationship between married girls and their parents. Tala Manipur is the festival. If you go through the Manipur festival, Ningol Chokoba is one of the important festivals that revives reunion festival, that I will say, of festival of the married girls, relationship between the married girls and their parents. This festival is usually observed in our locality as Makar festival, after Makar service. So those married girls are technically invited in this festival, okay, by the parents. This is called Ningol Chokoba. The women and their children are given a sumptuous feast and gifts. It's not that they will be only invited; that they are also what offered gifts and feast. Some flood feast. Some flood very delicious. That's it. And gifts are also provided. Maybe cloth or whatever.